Welcome back, and thank you for tuning in to Naijha Speaks. My name is Naijha Wright Brown, co-owner of the Land of Kush Vegan Soul Bistro in Baltimore, executive director of the Black Vegetarian Society of Maryland, and contributor for Jane Unchained News. Today's guest is most known for her vibrant personality and singing at animal rights and women's empowerment conferences. She is the owner and visionary of Redefine Your Mind, a sustainable textile fashionista and former self-described stylist-turned-vegan lifestyler. She has taken the clothing line to new heights using a platform for mindfulness in the treatment of those who make the clothes, primarily women from impoverished lands, mindfulness of the types of materials used in the making of clothes, textiles that harm our earth, as well as mindfulness of all sentient beings abused and murdered in the name of fashion, factory production. And without further ado, introducing Demetria Mede of Redefine Your Mind. What's going on, Demetria? You're right here all the time. I could hide you.
Hi, Naijha. How are you?
Mede, thank you for taking the time out to join us this evening to speak with me and the viewers. How are you doing? I haven't seen you since the festivals.
Yes, I know. I swear I miss going there. You just don't know how it feels not able to go on these events. It's just been so stressful because I'm like, I miss my people. I miss everybody.
Look at that. I got your shirt on to Redefine Your Mind, to join the new one that you have now. I got the hat. That's how much I miss you. Okay.
Yes. And actually, you have one of the newest shirts that I have that I really had to try to get into the Black Lives Matter type of thing, but I wanted to do something different.
Look at that.
So I wanted to try something that was about me and what I felt.
I love it. I mean, as soon as you posted this shirt, first of all, you had the video with the Fight the Power music on. I just had to do that for me and my husband. That whole redefine your mind, join the revolution. That is lovely. I love it. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your vegan journey. Let's get into that.
Well, as everybody called me Mede, most of my customers called me Mede. That was a childhood name that I started. Well, my family started years ago. And I was a meat eater. I love food. I mean, I love to eat. But I didn't know much about veganism at the time. And I would look at a lot of things about Doomy, which is my partner, but I'll get into that later. And he would show things about him where he going to these different events and eating different food and everything. And I was like, wow, okay, and I knew him for so long. And then one of our mutual friends had said, hey, I can connect you to him. And I was like, yeah, give me his number. And we started talking about all the places he'd been. And I was like, one day I would really love to go with you and try it out. So, I started learning more about the animal abuse, factory farming, and how the food was harming me. And I was like, okay, I really need to know more about this. And so my veganism journey was about for the food first, because again, I love to eat. And then when I started getting into the animals, and also I wanted to know more about the clothes and stuff and how it was so important. So I've been vegan for 5 years. I'm excited. I have a vegan lifestyle now. So
congratulations. That's half a decade. So, that's good job. That's good. Congratulations. Celebrate.
Yes, thank you. But other than that, that's what's started my journey. Just wanting to go and find out more. And that's when my partner now, which is Demetria Mede, had started taking me, and I wanted to learn more about it. And I started trying to just try out the food and everything. And I must say, some of the food was tasty, but yours, I tried your crab cake. I was like, oh my God, you know what? I like to do this.
Everybody loves those crab cakes. Thank you for the shout out. I'm glad you shout out. They're award winning, so.
And they're worth it, I will say.
So talk to us about the Redefine Your Mind brand. How did that all start?
Well, Mr. Doomy Bay, back to my partner again. He was selling these T-shirts at the first it was starting off as different festivals. Then he started going to the vegan festivals. And that's when I started seeing more of his work. And I was looking at the shirts and I was like, okay, yeah, they were ugly. I'll be honest with you.
That's terrible. And I remember those days. I think the first time I saw the shirts was at the Baltimore Veg Fest. So I remember the shirts that you were talking about. I think it was like a yoga theme or something like that. They were kind of tight for me. Like they were cut small. I remember.
Yeah, he wasn't into fashion as I was. So I started like looking at the stuff, and as I said, I went with him to go try the food out and sort of different clothing. And I was like, okay, this need a little taste to it. So because I love clothes and I love to match my clothes and doing a lot of things with clothing, I was like, you need to let me get involved with this. Let me help you out. Let me have this business. Let me do something with it.
Said, let me have this business. Like, do I know you?
I don't understand. So, like I said, I tried not to tell him his stuff was ugly, but I worked around it by saying, this is not the taste. This is not good. You don't have good taste. That's the best I can say. I was not able to say anything less than that.
I wish I would have had some pictures of the old T-shirts because I don't. What I bought was really tight. It was so tight. I was like, this ain't cut for me. I don't know who they got.
I apologize. But so anyway, he was really just trying to make the money to sell to the youth, which was Redefine Your Mind project, to teach them plant-based dieting. And it wasn't really about the look, but I said, well, again, goes back to the look. If you're going to sell, nobody's going to buy those ugly shirts without having a meaning to it, and then a better look to it as well. Right. So that's how I started in Redefine Your Mind on 2016.
Nah, you're doing. I could tell you are doing a hell of a job because you're taking all my money. I bought one shirt when Doobie was in possession, and now I'm about to show the people the collection of stuff that I have from Redefine Your Mind in a minute. Why is what your particular line of vegan fashion so important? So you talk about the abuse, animal rights, and impoverished, primarily women from impoverished lands were producing the fashion. So let's talk a little bit about why what you're doing is so important.
Well, I got into finding out more about the clothing and how women were being abused. And it really got to me because I was being abused in my past. So to not just know of just animals being abused, but knowing that women, especially when they're making our clothing, were being abused, that got to me. And I didn't know what to do but to try to fight for them.
How are they being abused?
Well, a lot of times when they're not doing the work fast enough, they will beat them. They sometimes can have their young babies in their hands. They didn't care. They would not pay them but a couple of dollars or some cents in some countries. And they was just treating them so wrong, and I just couldn't deal with that anymore. And I was like, what can I do to be different? And then I wanted also to be different because living a vegan lifestyle, I wanted to live the lifestyle all the way around. And so I wanted my clothing to be about what veganism is too. So I researched more on hemp, and I found out that was one of the best fabrics that you can wear in the summer to keep you cool, and in the winter to keep you warm.
So hemp, are you talking about the weed hemp or what hemp? Hemp.
Yes, weave hemp. Yes, but
okay.
With some of my shirts, they are made with hemp and organic cotton, which gives the extra softness to it. But what hemp does also, it's a sustainable fabric, which lasts for a very long time. So you can go get a shirt that may last you for a couple of years. You will see that hemp lasts many, many years to come, maybe 20, 30 years. Hope to see many more years to come after being in this business, that it lasts even longer than that. But I do know it's the best sustainable fabric. And I just wanted to, like I said, being with Mother Earth, knowing what the women had to go through to make these clothing that most of us wear, I just couldn't see myself continue to stay with any other fabric but hemp.
So you're telling us right now, if we want to redefine our mind in terms of not wearing clothing that abuse women from impoverished lands are producing, we need to be connecting with you, at least for, some of these accessories. I have this T-shirt right here, the veganlicious, and I love it. And as you mentioned, when I wash it, I probably washed it about 3 or 4 times already since I've had it, because I have so many of your shirts.
Yes, thank you.
I can tell the difference in the quality of fabric opposed to a regular cotton shirt or a polyester shirt. These tees, you all don't understand. These tees are made with quality, and then there is a cost to it. So do you want to talk about that? Because I noticed first, what is your best selling item? We're going to go through some of the items here. What is your best selling item? And then we can talk about cost, because I'm going to show some of the items that I have.
Well, the first one was when I first came out. As you see, if you look at my videos, I'm always dancing.
Yes.
So I did vegan wild child because that was me. I used to love to go to the go-go's. Yes, I love to do.
I have the hat. I have that hat too. The vegan wild child hat. And I today I got the bumblebee.
Thank you, Naijha. I love you. I love you.
I love this hat, with the bee on it. I love it.
Yes, and I actually, Vegan's Beautiful shirt was another one that I did at the same time Vegan Wild Child came out. And those two were my bestsellers at the beginning. Now my bestsellers are Veganlicious, which the one you just showed.
I love it.
And I wanted, my biggest thing, and I'll go back to the other few that really are selling well, I wanted to make clothing that people can wear to work, where they can wear to the club, wherever they wanted to go in life. They didn't have to change their clothing. They can just go wherever. They can go to where people, some jobs, they don't like you wearing shirts that say vegan all the time. So I try to figure out ways to work around it where the people still know, hey, that person is vegan and I love it. Or you don't have to be always animal rights to say whatever you choose to say on your shirts, but I wanted it to be a little classy. Right. Different from others and stuff. So that's why I chose to go a little different on my style and as well as my graphics and everything. I wanted to give something different, but also something classy that we can all be able to wear at any time. So I also can say that, and I'm happy to say, woohoo, I've been on magazines and Who What Wear. My shirt, that's a 3/4 sleeve shirt. It's the Tree of Compassion. It's been on Elux. I'm like, yes, excited.
Is that on the website? Okay,
on there. And my mask, it was on Who What Wear. If anyone ever heard of Who What Wear, to be picked, to be on there, my mask was on there, and I'm so excited because once it was on there, the sales went up to roof. At this time, at this pandemic, I was like, wow, I'm so excited about that. So yes, so those were my biggest sellers that I've had so far since I've been in this.
Well, these are the masks, and you just sent me a mask with my Redefine Your Mind, Join the Revolution tee. So I love it. I also have this pouch right here. No, that's not, but that's one of the pouches. That's the wraparound pocket. I have this pouch, which I love. I love it. I have this one in brown, and I have this one, the wallet. I love. I mean, I use this every day. I love it. It's just something about being able to support the sustainability, Black woman business. And you got it going on, sis. I have to tell you, here goes your Redefine Your Mind cap, and it is just totally different quality. So you're definitely taking the brand to a whole nother level. You even have the water bottles.
And those are double installated, and everyone that's brought them so far, I have one young woman has brought about 50 of them, and I must say,
I gotta get me one. We got a lot of water bottles in here. I guess I gotta get me one.
What she said was, and she's not vegan, that's the funny part about it, but she was like, I love your water bottles, and I love the designs you put on them. I just love your water bottles, but what they're double insulated stainless steel. And so they stay cold longer. and they stay warm longer. So, and she said, I didn't believe it until I seen it for myself. She said, like, my coffee is in it every day. And then if I'm going out to the beach somewhere where she has taken it to different countries already and everything. But I will say that that's I should have said one of my big sellers as well, my water bottles.
Oh, I got to get one.
Yeah.
Makeup bag.
That is you can make that a purse or a makeup purse, whatever you choose. It has different designs on them. That's the Veganlicious, as it goes with your shirt. If you choose to get the shirt and the bag, go with it.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, that's my mom right there. She loves the design on the beautiful baby blue hat. Yes. I actually, when you were all at the Black Veg Fest in Brooklyn, I took my mom and daughter out there and actually got her a shirt, and I probably sent her a couple of other shirts. But let's go to the site. Let's look at what's on the site. You guys, Redefine Your Mind. .com is the site. Let's go through some of this stuff. Look at this. This is just beautiful. Look at these collections. That's the 3/4 sleeve top that you're talking about.
Yes, and the belt bag, a lot of people call them fanny packs, but that's the belt bag.
Yes, that's not the one I have. I have the body bag, but yes, the belt bag is there. Just look at, you have the hoodies, the men's hoodies and jackets.
And I actually have new hoodies too as well. Again, these things are just coming out. I haven't put them on there yet because I'm just finishing up the designs and everything. So I have new things that I haven't. And also the shirt I have on now is one of my newest shirts as well.
Okay, and you have a top here with the bunny.
Yes, that's the herbivore, which is a good seller as well.
Okay, great. Look at this. Yes. Love it. Awesome. You're doing a great job, Mede. I love it. What challenges, what type of challenges are you facing in the vegan fashion community? Because I kind of already talked about one. So let's talk about those challenges.
Well, I'm glad you asked me that.
We got to get the client. We got to get the critical point here. There's always a challenge in what we do when you're in business. Anybody that's in business without a challenge ain't in business. So,
yeah, I will say this. My challenge has been when I reach out to the African American vegan people, a lot of time it's not the ones that are. How can I say this? We more so, I call myself a vegan and everything, but those ones that are in that vegan African-American world community, as I say, they have not been a good support to me. I've tried everything I can as trying to reach out, and every time I would try to reach out to someone, I'll call you later, I'll do this. Now, I'm not saying people like yourself, but those people that's in different communities that I guess if you want to call it where it's more Afrocentric, I'm not reaching the right designs or whatever the case may be. But every time that I'm trying to reach out to get ideas, no one has never came back with me on how to help me at some point. Like, no, they're not going to like that, because I want to get out there and get everybody. I don't want to be just one part of this world of just veganism, of just this and that. I want to reach everyone. And that challenge has been difficult for me. Now, I will say that people that look like me has helped me in many ways, but people that's in that community has not. But most of my people that buy from me, I will say, that don't look like me.
Okay. I mean, do you think it's the cost? We need to, try to redefine people's mind into supporting the brand. Like, what are they looking for? Because I see women out here buying hundreds of dollars worth of bags. So,
right, that's what I'm saying.
I wanted them. I mean, that was probably me back in the days, but in today's day, I'm trying to support, people that look like me, and just Black women, small businesses, such as yourself. So what are some of the excuses? Do you know?
Well, again, it goes back to someone say, that's not the design I'm looking for, or that say vegan too much, or it's always an excuse about being vegan. And so I went for plant-based. As you know, I have my shirt that say plant-based. I try to go around the circles on, some people do not like to use the word vegan, and I understand that.
Right. Yeah.
So I went with plant-based. Then I went as far as the bunny rabbit, herbivore. I try to work around everything that still going to still talk about what I do, because I am a vegan, but at the same time, still to reach other people. I would not say that most of my shirts are saying something different but vegan, but I have tried, and trying to get to satisfy so many people has made me lose a lot of money as well.
Well, I'm going to give you a business tip here. So how's this one going? This doesn't say.
That one is going well. I will say, I think people was hoping that I would do Black Lives Matter, but that's someone else saying. I had to reach out to what is for my business and what I felt. And joining a revolution can mean a lot to different people from different cultures and different everything. So that's why I chose that.
Yeah, you're redefining your mind, you know. Yes. So I think sometimes when we get into the habit of, you know, trying to please a certain market, that might not be the market. We just need to be making things for the market that we're trying to attract. And that's it. You know, it's just like a chef. Let's say Land of Kush decided we wanted to make all these gourmet vegan meals, and the people didn't want it, but we continue to make it and nobody's buying it. We making transitionary vegan food along with raw vegan food, or along, you know, with your outlets. So there's something for everybody. You know, we're not going to take the ribs off of the menu or whatever that has the soy product, because that's what's selling. Right. We're going to give the people what they want, because at the end of the day, if we have things on the menu and people aren't buying, then we're not going to be in business. So
that's true. That's true.
Have to, you know, you have to go where the market is, and you know, keep doing it well. And you're doing a good job. I mean, I'm your market. You know,
yes,
so
you are.
Analyzing where your market really is and going after that market is what you need to do. So I definitely hope you get some support here on the show, and people that are watching. Again, let me just put Mede's information up, Demetria Mede Atkinson. You can follow her on Facebook and IG at Redefine Your Mind, and there's her website, redefineyourmind.com, and she has some great products. I love all of her stuff. How do you feel that your fashion, tees, and other accessories that we just went through in your catalog different from other vegan fashion brands outside of cost? Because you're not the only one. I've seen other vegan brands where the cost is a little high. Besides that, how does it differ?
I think that different. What makes mine different is the material. And the designs that I choose, again, it goes back to trying to market people when they go to work, go to the gym, go wherever they want to go, and be happy to be able to wear those shirts, not just to events. So I try not to make event shirts. I prefer to make shirts that you, like I said, you can wear anywhere. And if I try to make myself different in any other way, I wouldn't know what to do, because I'm different.
What inspires your design? Where do you get your designs from? What's the inspiration?
Dreams. Sometimes dreams, yes. And I'm always looking at what's selling out here. And I'm always looking at what does not sell and what can I make better. So I don't try to copy off Adidas or any other those brands or anything, but I try to see what sells in those brands and see how I can make it different and to make it mine. So you might see my Veganlicious. Yeah, a lot of people use lips, but what I chose to do with the lips was a little different than some women or men who have those shirts with the lips on it. So I try to make it different by expressing myself and some of the things that some people would like to say out that they don't want to say out loud, but their shirt can say for them.
Right.
So, you know, like if you feel like you Veganlicious to your man or whomever you are with, you can feel like, yes, I could wear this shirt today. That's telling your story, and that's it.
Right. How is your business navigating through the COVID-19 pandemic? Of course, there aren't any festivals, the conferences, things like that. What's been going on? How have you been pushing the brand and trying to get new customers? And see, you got a fan right there. Stitching on the brand is
Yes,
beautiful.
yes.
What I like. And that I feel the same way. The stitching and the quality
Thank
and
you.
how it holds up. That's what I like.
Thank you so much. It's been difficult because I was going to so many events, I wasn't doing a lot of online, which at some point I will say I'm happy that I got a chance to do this because it gave me the opportunity to be more into doing my online presence because I wasn't. I was so spoiled going to the different events, trying to focus just on the events that I didn't focus on my online presence. So now that this went on, I got a chance to learn more about being online and showing myself, doing a lot of things online and connecting with people online, connecting with my customers, my past customers, talking to seeing how they doing and everything. And just branding myself online. It was the difficult part of my life, but I try to make it fun. So I'll go out and dance. And like my new shirt right here, I haven't showed anyone yet. I'm sorry. And I'm going to let you be the first one. I'm sorry.
Oh, look at that. The vegan and the bite of sharp. That's too cute.
Yes, we love our V-necks.
Oh yeah, the V. It's got to be the V neck. The
Yes,
V.
yes.
That's what I like about the shirt. The V neck. Yeah, these are beautiful shirts.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll be your ambassador.
I really do. But you do. I will say again, I love you. You always have on something of mine. I'm always saying if it's not a cap, it's a shirt. And even as the first hat I had, which was the Vegan X, and which was not even hemp at that present time, it was just, trying something different, trying the new brand and trying everything. And you brought it, and I was like, I love this woman. And she wears it all the time. So I do appreciate you have been one of my favorite customers, believe me.
How so when people order from your site, so if we look at this site again, so if we order from the site, are you fulfilling that, or is there a another company fulfilling that? How is that working out?
Everything is coming from me. I'm doing
Okay.
everything. Yes.
So you're doing everything. Okay.
Everything. Yes.
Hard working.
Yes.
Okay. Well, you heard it right here. Redefine your mind. Definitely support Demetria. The holidays are coming up. All you vegans, black vegans, conscious vegans, and if there's some feedback that you want to give Demetria, reach out.
Please.
We love that at the Land because give us some feedback. No, we're not going to please everybody. We already know that everything isn't for everybody. That's why it's great to have a lot of different options because again, we're only going to be good at what we're going to be good at. And we try to please you, but with the understanding we're not going to be able to please everybody. So maybe some feedback to Mede, and maybe it would help her with the design, with the market that she's trying to capture. Otherwise, I think you're doing a great job with what you have. But again, I know it's about money, and you have to be profitable. Otherwise, it's not going to be a business. What's next for Redefine Your Mind with the holidays approaching?
We're going to. Yeah, no, I'm not going to surprise anyone. I'm going to Nashville, Tennessee. That's my very first event. Go outside for the 18th and the 19th of October, the day after my birthday. I was like, okay, this is a celebration of my birthday. Going to see my customers and meeting new people. So I'm excited. I will be there the whole weekend, enjoying myself, hoping I make some great sales and meeting new people.
Awesome. Blessings your way. My sister's birthday is October 20th. So she's you're the 18th, and that what's your birthday?
16th, yes.
Okay, yeah. So awesome. That's a very, very good time. I want to just take this time out to shout out some of my sponsors, Welfare World, Veg Fund, Eat the Change, Women Funders, and Animal Rights. We appreciate your support. And also Jane Unchained News, as well as I'm a contributor of on that platform. What tip or piece of advice would you like to leave the viewers with before we go?
Well, as a woman, be comfortable with yourself. Believe in each and every move you make. Believe in yourself. And know that it's going to be some bumps all through your path, but don't give up. And that's as well as for the businesses. Believe in yourself, believe in your business. Because if you don't believe in your business, who else will? Who will believe in your brand if you don't believe in your brand? So you have to know that whatever you do it to make you happy first. And know that people that love you will always support you.
There you have it. Redefine your mind. Like and subscribe to NaijhaSpeaks.com. Leave a question, comment. Please, please, please take the survey. I'm gonna post the surveys too because we're working on some programming. So if you've been watching Naijha Speaks, I would love for you to give me your feedback. We just talked about feedback, and this will be a great way to do that. I want to thank our guest, Mede, for taking the time to come on. Please, please, please show your support. Let me just put her information up again. There we have Demetria Mede Atkinson at Redefine Your Mind, redefineyourmind.com. If at anytime right now, this is the time to redefine your mind.
Yes.
Sustainable clothing.
Yes, they are.
Great messages. I appreciate you, Demetri. Thank you for tuning in, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And please be safe. Thank you.
Please. Thank you.